Things I do to navigate my lust or sexual desire in my single season since I'm saving myself to marriage. Biggest thing that I do not follow no women that's showing no butt on the internet. If I'm on the internet, I am not looking at booty. I am not looking at chest. I am not looking at women that's going to put me into temptation. I always make sure I eliminate that because I don't want to catch myself lusting over a girl, and I don't need to be aroused over somebody that I don't even know. That's not even my wife. Like, people do not understand that you have to protect what you see. What you see trains what you think, and what you think generates how you feel, and how you feel 9 times out of 10 leads to action. Number 2, you have to discipline your eyes. When you out in the gym, when you out in public, look away. Spending time with God allows you to start being more self-aware when you do find yourself in these habits, when you do catch yourself slipping up or looking at somebody in the wrong way. Rule number 3 that I follow: I will not be friends with somebody that I find sexually attractive. I cannot. I used to be that man that would look at a beautiful girl and immediately think something sexually. Now I'm able to look at somebody, attractive. I'm like, oh yeah, she's cute. That is maturity. You have to mature to that level. If you haven't got there yet as a man, you need not to have no female friends until you master how to train your eyes and you learn how not to look at a woman so sexually. And that only comes from working on yourself, spending time with God, putting that energy into something positive, not watching the sight. You have to do a lot of work in the background before you're able to hang out with a girl and there's no sexual energy and you have no other hitting intentions on trying to sleep with her. Anybody you find sexually attractive, whether that's your friend, you need to cut them off. One thing I can say: the more you're productive, the more you're focused, the less temptation comes. And when the temptation do come, you're able to control that temptation. Like, you're able to be like, I feel this way, I ain't going to entertain it. Let me lock in on this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I feel this way, hold on, let me pray about it. You know what I'm saying? Because this one a little stronger than the last one that came. And it builds you up. It gives you the power to overcome that when it does come. It's not a bad thing, but how you channel it becomes a bad thing. If you get horny or if you ready to crack somebody you watching the sight, you channeling that in a bad way. But if you learn how to channel that energy and be like, you know what, God, I'm feeling this way. You know what I'm saying? She bad. You know what I'm saying? Let me help me. You know what I'm saying? You have to ask for help, bro. You can't do it by yourself. If you're really struggling to control your lust in your single season, you have to give it to God. Like, you have to be aware and you have to remove things. A lot of us be like, yo, how do I get over lust? How do I do this? You are comfortable with what you've been doing. You're not ready to change. Until you're ready to change, until you be like, you know what, enough is enough, but you have the authority and the power to say no. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you don't realize that. Start realizing that you have the power and authority to say no when temptation comes. When you feel like you want to crack open that sight, no, I ain't doing it. Just say no, and I guarantee you won't do it.